Hi there, boys and girls. Welcome to another story time with Mr. Riddle. Today we're in the living room right in front of the fireplace. We're going to read the story today called The Butterfly Alphabet Book by Brian Cassie and Jerry Bellotta. It's illustrated by Mark Estrella. A is for the Apollo butterflies. They are the high-flying champions of the butterfly world. They've been seen almost 4 miles up in the mountains of Asia. B is for the Baltimore checker spot. If you have ever played checkers, then you probably already know how the checker spot butterflies got their name. This butterfly has the same colors as the Baltimore Oriole bird and the Baltimore Orioles baseball team: orange, black, and white. Checkers would be a great game to learn to play over this break. C is for the cracker. Have you ever heard a noisy butterfly? Crackers usually fly without making a sound, but when disturbed, however, these butterflies make a cracking sound with their wings. Look closely, you'll see them right here on the tree trunk. It's kind of a dark purple and black, some white. D is for dogface. When it is flying high in the meadow, the dogface looks like many other yellow butterflies, but when it lands, the poodle faces on its wings are easy to see. Can you see the poodle faces? The dog faces on the wings? Down below it says, no one knows exactly how these beautiful insects got their name butterfly. Do you know? I've always heard they were originally called flutterbys many years ago. E is the next letter in the alphabet. It's for the eastern comma. This butterfly loves a sunny spot in the woods, and when it folds its wings, you can see a comma on its underside. There's another butterfly called a question mark, but we could not find one named for an exclamation point or a period. Commas, periods, exclamation points, and question marks are all different types of punctuation. You usually use them at the end of a sentence to tell the reader that you're finished with that sentence. F is for the falcata orange tip. Some butterflies have hard names to remember, but not the orange tips. Orange tips fly in the springtime before most other butterflies. The word falcata means its wings are curved and pointed. Take a look. See the falcata butterfly? The orange tip falcata? G is for the great purple hair streak. All kinds of hair streaks and other beautiful butterflies love small flowers that grow in clusters, like the lantana on this page. Planting especially to attract butterflies is called butterfly gardening. Here's the great purple hair streak. And we just bought some lantana that look a lot like this at the store the other day. Now's a great time to be planting some flowers with Mom and Dad. Messed up. H is for harvester. This picture has 2 harvester butterflies and 2 harvester caterpillars. Where are the caterpillars? Believe it or not, they are under the white fuzzy stuff, which is really a lot of bugs called woolly aphids. Harvester caterpillars don't eat leaves. They actually eat the aphids that hide under. Right there, see the woolly aphids? Ladybugs like to eat aphids as well. They're usually looking for the little small green aphids. They're teeny tiny. I is for Indian leaf butterfly. The Indian leaf butterfly is perfectly camouflaged. Can you find it? It looks like a leaf on a twig, but you could walk right by and never even notice. Look closely. Psst, psst. J is for Jezebel. Jezebels do not like to blend in. Many kinds of Jezebels brighten the roadside in Australia with their red, yellow, black, and white wings. Very pretty butterfly. K is for the Kamehameha. Hawaii is the only home for the Kamehameha butterfly. and is named after a famous Hawaiian king, Kamehameha. L. L is for life cycle. The life cycle of every butterfly begins with an egg being laid on the surface of a plant. Almost all female butterflies lay their eggs on certain preferred plants. The Gulf fritillary lays only eggs on the leaves of the passion flower vine. Its caterpillar hatches from the egg and begins eating the leaves which it was born upon. After growing and shedding its skin several times, the caterpillar pupates into a chrysalis. Chrysalis is kind of a type of cocoon that it wraps itself in. Before long, the adult Gulf fritillary emerges from the chrysalis to start the life cycle all over. Again, the mother butterfly will plant the eggs, leave the eggs on the leaves. The caterpillar will hatch from the eggs and eat leaves and change into a chrysalis, and then again going through metamorphosis, a big change from a caterpillar to a butterfly. Metamorphosis means big change. L is also for lady slipper. Deep in the tropical rainforest, lady slippers fly along the shady forest trails. Lady slippers almost always fly within a few inches of the forest floor. M. M is for Magdalena alpine. High up in the Rocky Mountains, we find this all-black butterfly. Because the color white reflects light and the color black absorbs light, the Magdalena alpine's black wings help to keep it warm. N. N is for Narcissus jewel. What a beauty! The Narcissus jewels love to chase one another around their home in the mangrove trees. Thick mangroves are a great place to play hide and seek. Again, another great idea during this break. You could play hide and seek. Remember, be super quiet. Don't let them know where you are. Be patient. O. O is for the owl butterfly. The owl butterfly's huge eye spots give it an owl face. Owl butterflies are not attracted to sunshine, but they are very attracted to fruit. Do you notice the owl face butterfly with his bright eye spots? It's been known to scare other animals so it doesn't get eaten. P. P is for painted lady. These butterflies are found in open areas on every continent except for Antarctica. They've been seen 1,000 miles at sea, and they've even been seen in the tundra. Painted ladies migrate. That means move from place to place. They migrate from deserts every spring. We've talked about migration. Hibernation means staying in the home. Migration means moving to a new spot. Q. Q is for the Queen Alexandra birdwing. Of the 20,000 or so known species of butterflies that exist in the world, this is the largest butterfly. This painting is its actual size. Again, about as big as my hand. A good 8 inches or so by 6 inches. It's a good sized butterfly. Probably about as big as your face. R. R is for the regal fritillary. This handsome butterfly is endangered. Its prairie home is disappearing. Lepidopterists, scientists who study butterflies, are trying to save the regal fritillary by saving the prairies. Hopefully it will not become extinct. Maybe you can help by planting flowers at home. Again, now's a great time to be planting some flowers with Mom and Dad. S is for snout. A snout butterfly looks like it has a long nose. Butterflies do not actually have noses. They smell with their antennae. How would you like a snout on your snout? Or 2 antennae on your head? Look closely, you can see his long nose, his long snout sticking out. S. S is also for scales. Butterflies are covered with thousands of tiny scales. This is a close-up picture of a few. The scales overlap each other and help the wings and help hold the wings together. Many scales can have a rainbow of colors. They say you should never touch or try to catch butterflies, only look at them. If you try to catch them, the scales, like a powder, will come off on your fingers. So try not to do that. T is for transparent. Transparent butterflies have see-through wings. In the rainforest home, they are almost invisible. You could read this book while looking through a transparent butterfly. Can you see right through the wings? If you think this is a butterfly, then you've been fooled. This is actually a Uranian moth. It flies during the day and is brightly colored like many other butterflies. But if you look closely, moth antennas end in points. Almost all butterfly antennae end in little bumps called clubs. I'll try to get up close so you can see. There's no bumps or clubs on the end, so it's actually a moth. Very interesting. U is also for the Ulysses butterfly. Ulysses butterflies are attracted to bright blue objects. When a butterfly watcher swings a piece of blue paper on the end of a stick, a Ulysses butterfly might think it's another Ulysses butterfly and fly a little closer to take a peek. V. V is for violet copper. Most coppers are about the size and color of a copper penny. It's got a brownish, orangish color. That is how they got their name. The violet copper is a copper of a different color, however. Violet means purple, so it's a purplish copper butterfly. W. W is for the western pygmy blue. If you want to see a western pygmy blue, you have to look very, very hard. This is the smallest butterfly in the world. With their wings open, it would take 3 western pygmy blues to cover a dime. That's the smallest coin. A little small silver coin is called a dime, worth 10 cents. But here's the western pygmy butterfly on the end of this pencil. If you look closely, you'll see a little bit of blue. Pygmy means small. A pygmy blue butterfly. X. X is for the exami hair streak. American butterfly watchers will travel a long way to see the zami hair streak. It just barely comes into the United States in Texas and Arizona. This butterfly is easier to find in Mexico. See little stripes on the yellow? There's also an interesting fact over here I'll read to the side. Butterflies are all insects. All insects have 6 legs. If some butterflies on this book appear to have only 4 legs, it's because the front 2 are very tiny. Y. Y is the next letter. Y is for the yellow-angled sulfur. All butterflies have 2 forewings and 2 hind wings. Again, forewings are in front. Hind means in the back. That's a total of 4 wings. Butterfly wings have upper sides and lower sides, undersides, that are usually entirely different colors. Can you find the 2 yellow-angled sulfur butterflies in this illustration? In this picture, can you find the 2 yellow-angled butterflies? Again, the upper side, the top, and the underside, the bottom, are different. Not the same. Z. Z is for the zephyr meadowlark. Many meadowlarks have gold or silver marks on their wings that look like bright metallic specks. Now that you've read this book, look around your neighborhood and find a zillion butterflies. Look and enjoy, but be careful. Butterfly wings are very fragile. The end. The Butterfly Alphabet Book. It's a great day outside. Now would be a great time to plant some flowers and go outside and look for some butterflies around your house. We have all sorts that travel here through Oklahoma. Monarch butterflies are orange and black, just like the painted lady butterflies we saw in this book. We have the black swallowtails. In fact, they'll lay their little eggs on a lot of different herbs in your mom's gardens. Little herbs like dill and fennel are one of their favorites. Parsley. We also have little skipper butterflies. They're real small butterflies that will go skipping, flying from flower to flower. We have some whites and blues, purples, yellows. You'll probably find some outside. The Butterfly Alphabet Book. I hope you enjoyed the story. We'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, you thought I turned it off, didn't you? Not yet. Okay, now I will.